Let's go. The one, the only Coach Flo. This is another episode of Generational Investors where we talk stocks, crypto, we talk side hustles, we talk uplifting, we talk positivity on these platforms. And if you have stopped by for the first time, hey, consider yourself by the end of this episode becoming the next generation investor by hitting the like, hitting the subscribe, and continue to share. All right, so it's been a busy week with stocks. It's been a busy week with crypto, and just want to briefly talk with you what been transpiring. It's been a roller coaster. Okay, all right. So the first one on the list, we talk about Nvidia. What can I say about Nvidia? How I am happy that Nvidia is sitting at $104. To think that it was once sitting at like 140, now we are dipping, and it's dipping. Why? So we can pick this thing up and continue to load up. And I'm talking about load the boat, load the trucks, load the train, load the planes. This is a no-brainer. Nvidia has so much growth. It has so much demand in the AI space. And on top of that, it's the leading supplier of the data center chips, okay, for the AI development. I am continue to just add more to my positions, buying shares, because this is definitely a long-term banger. That's right, a long-term banger on that if you haven't looked into, that you should consider add to your portfolio. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor for you to buy, hold, or sell, but you are the CEO of your own portfolio. I said it again, you are the CEO of your own portfolio. So definitely Nvidia is the next big wave of generational wealth building. I consider this the new usher of industry that is going to really change the world. Okay, artificial intelligence, like I've said in previous episodes, I say in this one as well, with artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and crypto are the industries that's really going to change the world and transcend. And I want you to be a part of this millionaire status, millionaire stocks, millionaire crypto. Okay, these are the millionaire making plays that you gotta add to the playbook. I mean, it's still new. Anything that's new, you want to get in. Okay, you do not want to be late or tardy to the party. Speaking of the next hot play, Palantir. What can I say about Palantir? I can say that it is sitting at $30. Okay, to think that about a month ago or so, it was sitting at like a whopping $22 to $24 a share. It jumped 11% this past week, okay, on Microsoft partnerships to sell AI to the U.S. defense and intelligence communities. So we're talking about that CIA, FBI, you name it, and the military. I've been saying that Palantir is definitely another long-term banger, okay, because the more partnerships it continue to be and get incorporated with, it's only gonna make it more valuable. Okay, so it generated 54% of its revenue from government clients during Q2, okay, second quarter. So definitely, when you look at Palantir and where it's going to go, it's only gonna go where up. Okay, more partnerships, more collaborations, and with demand of the AI / chips, it's only gonna make it more valuable. It's only going to continue to increase. And this is that 2-3 year outlook. You have to have an outlook in these plays, okay? It's not going to bring you or generate that profit in the present. I mean, you can make money in these plays currently, but if you want to make life-changing wealth, if you want to get into that millionaire status and where that place that you envision yourself, you definitely have to look long term. Okay, that's where I consider myself long-term investor. All right, and that's where the money will be made long-term. Like I said, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, just to think back when Apple first came out, to think back when Netflix came out, Amazon, okay, just 20 years ago, where those prices were, and now we are sitting in 2024, and those who got in those plays back then, they're sitting nice right now, okay, so I want you to consider that. Moving on to, speaking of Apple, the next play, $216 a share right now sitting for Apple, and what Apple's been working towards, I'm glad you asked, iPhone 16. iPhone 16 should be debuting next month. All right. This is the Apple intelligence revolution. This is the Apple intelligence era. Okay. Definitely. This they're saying not right now it's free, but it could change by charging $20 for Apple intelligence features. Okay, so they saying that possibly they could charge to use their feature $20 a month. Okay, so, and what to look for in the next Apple iPhone, you say? Apple 16? Hey, number one, the A18 chips and Apple Intelligence, okay? The A18 chips and Apple Intelligence. They're looking to incorporate that in the iPhone 16. Wait, there's more. The action button. Okay, the action button on the iPhone, that is to assign the apps. That's to organize the apps. So they adding that layer to the iPhone 16. But there's also more. Wait, the capture button. All right, this is the focus on the camera lens. Okay, all these new phones every phone have an upgrade or it's looking to add more, implement more. And so watch the lenses on this phone. It's supposed to be really better. Even crystal clear, okay? And then you got smaller camera bump, okay? This is to better camera the lens, okay? And they're looking to, especially for those who are photographers and videographers, this is going to just enhance your whole experience, okay? This is definitely a game changer. And then everybody wants this. Just like the Androids and the Samsungs, Apple said, you know what, let's get longer battery life. Okay, why not? And the sizes vary. So you can get a smaller size or you can get a bigger size, but they're looking to do better in the battery life. Okay, the battery life of these phones, and most of these phones can actually last a day without a charge nowadays. Some, depending on how you use them, they can last more than one day without a charge. But they're looking to do better in the battery life aspect, and iPhone 16 is definitely going to incorporate that, and I believe it'll do well in those facets. So from the Apple Intelligence to the camera lenses to the battery life and to all the different ways you can organize your apps on the phone and assign different things. So watch for Apple's iPhone 16. Okay, iPhone 16. All right, so definitely do your research in these stocks, and we're gonna flip it over to what what this shirt say. Future crypto. Okay, you already know. Future crypto millionaire. All right, definitely. At the time of this recording, Bitcoin is sitting at 60,614. All right, so they still have a price target. You already know about price targets. People might say it can go up, it can go down. So you gotta take it with a grain of salt. But they're saying by the end of this year, Bitcoin can still hit $100,000. And I believe, just my own personal opinion, that they could be right. They could be right. If you look at the election that's in a few months away, be on the lookout for what that's going to transpire for crypto. Okay, so whatever candidate you want to vote for, I'm not going to get into politics, but depending on the outcome of that, that's going to be a big role in crypto going forward. Not to mention the interest rate hikes with inflation, and I've said so many times, things are too expensive, and they continue to be expensive. And it's not going to change. I hate to say it. It's just not gonna change, okay? So with the interest rate hike, they're looking to have rate cuts. One's supposed to be next month, and another one probably gonna be in November. And then don't be surprised if one come in December. So that's gonna play a role on the price of crypto. But we already know with crypto, you just have to be smart and strategic about tapping into crypto, okay? Because don't invest more than you can afford, right? That's the rule of thumb with crypto. So I'm excited for crypto in general anyway, because it's only gonna go up, all right? It's just a matter of time. So right now it's just trading sideways. And trading sideways, the next one, Ethereum, okay? If you don't do anything else, Bitcoin, Ethereum, definitely you should add that to your crypto portfolio. All right, crypto portfolio, and that is sitting at a nice price of $2,600. It's been bouncing back and forth between like $25.95 and $26.05, and it's definitely at a dip, and it's definitely at a discount price. Okay, definitely, I am excited for where Ethereum is going to go, because the ETFs has already been passed, and it's just a matter of time for more capital be and flow into Ethereum, which is going to help it. And then on top of that, with the blockchain, Ethereum is over, nice the blockchain, but all the different types of meme coins that it's like a correlation. Okay, so when Ethereum goes, some of these other meme coins don't go. Okay, you talking about Pepe, you talking about Floki and all these Boinks and Undo Finance. Hey, leave me a comment and let me know if you are tapping into crypto. What crypto are you heavily invested in? Leave me a comment on what crypto are you heavily invested in. Leave me a comment on which stocks are you loading up on. Is it Nvidia? Is it Apple? Is it Microsoft? Is it Tesla? Is it Amazon? Okay, so I'm excited to see both of these spaces with the stocks and crypto. They're going to go, and I just want to leave you with a wise proverb. Okay, wise proverb. Iron sharpens iron. Okay, Proverbs 27:17. Okay, so there's nothing like the right environment, the right relationships, the right partnerships, the right energy. So iron sharpens iron. Are you speaking life to your friends? Are you speaking life into your family? Or are you speaking death? Because iron sharpens iron. You get around the right environment, the right surroundings, there is nothing that can't be accomplished. So I'm encouraging you to take inventory of your relationships. Whether you have a boyfriend, whether you have a girlfriend, wife, husband, what other friends and what other support groups you have, the team, because that's what matters. The right energy and the right environment. Because if no one's challenging you, you might want to reevaluate who you're around or who you with. If they're not challenging you to be better, to do better, to dream bigger, to have vision for your family, vision for your finances, vision for your spirituality, vision for your physical health, because definitely it's people getting sick and all around us. So you got to have a vision, and what other way will you have a vision if you're not around the right people, okay? Around the right resources, around the right environment. So iron sharpens iron, okay? Everybody wants to be accepted and validated and have friends, but are you being a good friend, okay? It's one thing to have the desire to want to have the right people and the right energy and the right relationships, but you have to look at yourself and just take inventory. Am I being there for people? Am I be encouraging? Am I uplifting and motivating and inspiring? Because what you put out will come back to you. Okay, so if you have enjoyed this episode of Generational Investors, hit that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, because like I always say, don't let no one tell you what you can or can't do, because it can happen through who? You. I'll see you next week.